and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7. The air once more. Shuck. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course.
Here we go.
The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
I'm one, ready?
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Lights up. Stop.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10.
Let's get set. Stop. Stop.
And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty.
Here we go. 180. 11 Tom. 12, 12, 12. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. Stop.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. Rushed to his left. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
12, 11, 180. Playing cut. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. And good work defensively to stop this one after a gain of 5. And it will be 4th and long.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Stop. 180. 11, 11, 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but win.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Shuck. This one is caught by Robinson. And he's in. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his 2nd TD catch of the season.
And this is where good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0. One quarter in the books. 8-0 is our score, and we'll return to Charlotte in a moment.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
On 1, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 180.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Rolling to the left. He's going to try it here again. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
11. Here we go. 11. Hot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run-after-catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Miami.
Burrow now. Rolling right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
And you can tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. We'll get that complete to Mason Tipton. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Now, Burrow. He's got it about the 8. And there is business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on 4th down.
Gun.
They'll run with Mitchell. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard.
Brings up 2nd and goal. The 11-yard line.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And now it's 3rd and goal.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here. in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs.
To the goal line and in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown Miami. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here's Smith to return it. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. On first down, Shuttle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And a pickup of 3, or maybe 4. Maxwell Hairston there to make the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte after this. It is 2nd and 6. Rodgers reaching for it. The tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
This is 3rd and 6. The shotgun, it's Aaron. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
could feel it. Albuquerque to chat time. I got the crowd yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, I'm a hot girl yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, all the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
And it's fourth down, so here comes Riley Dixon to punt. Back deep, Deontay Hardy. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
29-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell, and he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 11, and quick to pick up the first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
MT, take.
Burrow. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is.
1-1, right?
They send a receiver in motion left. That's an RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not...
And he's into the end zone. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Dolphins. Here's Burrow leading them to the line. They'll go for 2.
Gun.
Dolphins are lining up for
He'll drop the throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson.
Panthers 8. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
258. Back north. Inside. Jump up. Cat 300. Cat 300. 26. Take third. Yeah, this.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense. So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
Burrow here on second down. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on third down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Miami.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be back up now to start this drive.
Hey, Mike. Hey, 88, 258, inside.
A first down throw from Rodgers. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And it'll be brought down. We're going to move this one out to the 25.
That's good for a Carolina Panther. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
26.
First down for Aaron. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Here we go.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. Moving to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go.
Second down, Burrow. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
On one.
It's going to be third. They need one.
Here we go, here we go.
Down, Burrow. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Rodgers on first down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. He's got it. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6. That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
What it? 11. Stop!
Here comes Mitchell on the toss to the right. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
11 empty. Stop!
Play action now. It's Burrow. That is caught left side by Waddle. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Miami.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On first and 10, Burrow. That's to Waddle again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Miami.
11, Mike. 11. Stop!
On first down, Burrow. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Second and a yard. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Panthers will take over here at their own 12.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And they're going to knock him down right at the 30-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. Exiting the pocket right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it'll be second down.
Hey, check 26. Hey, 88. Get 300. Back north. Check 30. Yeah, there. 26. Go to 50. Inside. Go to 50.
From the gun, Rodgers. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Again, it's Rodgers. Moving to his left. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
4 yards.
Second and inches.
On the pickup. It's second and inches. At the 39.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
Carolina Panther. 58. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 8.
Hey, 88, blue 58. Get 300, get 300. Back north.
Rodgers to throw. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 15. That's good for a Carolina Panther.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. A short one caught by Kelsey. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7.
Pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up.
So on second down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on third and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Third and goal for Aaron Rodgers. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down.
Blue 58. Go to 50. Hey, 6, teammate. Hey, 88. Yeah, live.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This one is caught. Fourth and goal, they deliver. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Panthers. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Riker, good with the extra point. Panthers are back within 6.
Panthers 22.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. No chance at all. He'll go down. Former third overall pick, Quentin Williams, in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
11.
Burrow here on second down. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
Here we go. 11. 180.
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the 37.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Let's get set. 180.
They'll drop to throw. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
Gun. 12. 180.
On first down, it's Mitchell. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Dolphins. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Here we
The
go.
Dolphins are lining up for a
180.
two-point conversion.
Wait up.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Panthers 22.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10.
258. Hey, 626. 150.
Now Rodgers. Well, here down the field will fall incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Yeah, 300. Hey, 88. 318. Yeah, this.
To throw is Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
First
They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession. So they're still alive, but now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Big moment coming up for the Panthers as they will go for 2. That's out quickly and complete, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He's to midfield.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
face, taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, don't we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red, I'm ready right now, don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wipe you, get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, it's in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, don't we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red, I'm ready right now, don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wipe you, get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, it's in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I